Ok. Où sont passés ceux... Collectez-vous, collectez-vous, collectez-vous. Mes chers compatriotes, mesdames et messieurs, yes, you can actually hear me right now. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue dans le show de Head to Head. Yep. What else? What else? What else? What am I supposed? What's all right? Should put on your earphones close to you so that you can be on the show thingy. All right. Ooh la la, start recording. Start recording. Recording. Start recording.
This is what these people will do now. People will start thinking that women's dress.
Good.
You want me to already come out the rest?
Anana diva is a diva, but she never hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Let me take it back. All right. You ready?
Ah,
You ready to go?
say show you something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Head to Head. Wow, Asha. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Head to Head podcast with Sharp Nick, which is my humble self, and our beautiful co-host Ngumis, who is still looking her phone. She does not know that we have gone online yet. As we
Are
have,
we?
yes, we are already online. We have been offline for quite a while.
Nick,
Yes,
how are you?
I am fine.
Where
How
were
are you?
you?
I was at promote.
How are you doing there?
We're looking for our daily 2K.
Where is it?
Uh,
Where is it?
where is it?
Uh-huh.
Promote now.
Where
You
is the
don't.
2K that you went to look for?
It's only 2K now. It's
And
like
share with me
it's like
now.
for transport and
How can you go?
stuff.
How you can pay transport and go to look for transport?
Yes, now. Payer the payer you the you
So you take
you.
transport and go and look for transport. Why don't you just give your transport?
Yes, now. We still have to work. If we don't work, we are going to die hunger. So
But
you know.
you cannot use transport to go and look for transport. How will you eat now?
That is the thing now. The country is tough, so
So that's what
it's our normal
So
it's
it's just
our
that you
normal
know
shanty.
you were not looking for share for 2K. So now share with me now. That's what.
It is our normal shanty. But don't bother. Don't bother, your share is going to come.
You see, you see. Nick's gonna give my share. So it was what's it not being here for 1 week because Nick is gonna spoil me.
And that's put this in close to your mouth.
But
Yeah.
it's true, Nani.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna spoil me.
I don't spoil me, people.
Ah.
I don't spoil nobody.
I need to be a gentleman for
To
one
get
season.
spoiled by Nick is almost like a fairy tale.
It's not a fairy tale. Nick's gonna spoil me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Right.
a baby girl for once. I've never been a baby girl since I was born.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We have missed you guys. We have missed being on the platform. We had a few technical issues. Mark Zuke took away this channel, and
Mark took down my profile.
and
Mark is always taking down my profile for no reason.
he has brought
A
back.
peaceful girl like me. Peace loving girl like me. What have I done to Mark?
Even though I suspect that somebody
Somebody,
reported you.
yeah. So people are always reporting. I don't know. Like,
Somebody
okay,
got triggered and reported.
okay, fine. I know that I do trigger people, but I don't attack you. So why do you get triggered to the point where
You have so many enemies on Facebook.
so many, especially boys. Men don't like me. That's my big brother. Hey,
For Eddie, hello, welcome.
Hello. I'm waiting for you tomorrow. I'm already waiting for you. I'm already preparing for you.
So please share the live, share the
Share
video,
the live, share
like
the
the
video,
video.
please. We're just starting. We have a lot of things to talk about today because we did not talk about them last week because of Nick. But it's okay because Nick is going to pay me for it.
Because of me. What? And that's yeah, but before we really get into the show, we should take this opportunity to say there's free DNA test alert. For years, many people in Cameroon have lived with unanswered questions about paternity issues simply because they do not know where to go to or who to trust or how to begin the process. But today that is changing. The paternity testing is now available in Cameroon, and there is an upcoming paternity series by the efforts which are being done by us to make this service accessible to everyone. DNA testing remains the only objective and scientifically reliable way to determine true biological paternity. No guesswork, no assumptions, no family gossip, just facts. So if you have been looking at that your child that is not resembling you very well,
Can you just share that post?
right?
Is it possible?
Yeah, sure.
Just share it.
Yes,
It's
so
gonna come.
uh-oh.
This
Hey, yo. Yes, so anyone who would like a paternity test, if I just continue talking about it, anyone who would like a paternity
So yeah,
test,
paternity testing is available. It's available, right? Mind you, we are. What should I say? We are just an agency of just what an intermediary. We don't do paternity tests. Don't think that this Ngumi sitting here is going to run your paternity test. No, it's an accredited lab. We are just helping them, because most people don't even know how to get to them. So we are helping them market this service. And the good thing about it is that it is subsidized. When you pass through us, it's actually subsidized. If you're going to do this on your own, you're going to spend 350K. But if you pass through us, it's heavily subsidized, and that's why it's going at 200K. So come to us, and we're gonna let. Most people don't know how to go about it. That's why we're here. We're gonna lead you every step of the way, wherever you are in Cameroon. All we need is just a sample that's gonna be sent to the lab. Sample of yourself and sample of that of the baby. And it's going to take you a maximum of 10 to 12 working days to get your results. Okay. That's the only objective way you can be certain this is my son or this is my daughter. I mean, or unless your wife is a very faithful woman. There are a lot of faithful women out there. Congratulations to them.
The voyage says that thing no the work. The DNA for Kamena scam.
Begin to
The
begin to come down to for any
DNA for Kamena the work, oh papa.
really work.
DNA is DNA. So
Yeah.
DNA no doing a DNA for Kamena and DNA for America. It's not two different things. So I think they work for all sides. Whether
Oh, our ever present Chufonge. Hi, I know you've missed us. How are you, Chufonge?
hope you are doing.
Yeah, always looking forward to our next episode.
Yes.
Thank you.
And as you can see, we are trying to make things a lot nicer. If you look at our screen is looking a lot more nicer.
Huh?
And we have transition. Like you see transition like that. You come out
Oh.
from one scene to the other one. So you people should support us
Yes.
by liking the video.
Yes.
Support us. Hello. Support us by liking the video and encourage us. At least when we were away, we were not sitting down and twiddling our fingers. We were trying to make the experience a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, yes. So this is all good.
And Nick also went to make money while he was away. He's gonna share with me.
Right.
Okay, so
Stefonge says that he's very okay. Hope you all are good.
yeah, we are Chufonge. Okay, so yeah, this post Nick has shared is still on Future's page, but I talk about it all the time. So yeah, contact me. Contact me, oh. Contact me. That's my number there.
Yes, call the number 65.
651 70 77 93. Contact me and I will do it for you. You can contact Nick too. Get into his DM. Nick doesn't even check DMs. Nick, do you check a DM?
Yeah, I don't really check my DMs like that.
You should, because probably men don't trust women sometimes, especially the ones like me.
Yeah, no,
They
but
don't
you're
trust.
very trustworthy, so I don't know if somebody says that I don't
Nick,
trust
you
you.
see? Nick said I am trustworthy. Did you hear that? Nick said it. Nick said it. Nick said
Yeah,
I'm
you're
trustworthy.
for a feminist, you're trustworthy.
Ah,
Most feminists are not that trustworthy, so anyways. You're trying your best.
I don't know who hurts you. A feminist has broken Nick's heart and now he's projecting. You see?
What are you talking
But
about?
it's all fine. I'll register you for therapy. It's okay.
Yes, so today we are going to be talking about children, we are going to be talking about relationships, we are going to be talking about stars.
Ah,
And
Nick.
speaking of stars,
okay.
we have our Mama Kali. Kali. Mama Kali is inside hot water. Apparently, she has given up. Our very own one of our OG stars, female stars, Daphne. I said that she wants to
Maybe
come back.
You can read how direct words before translating them.
So, well, she took to her Snapchat to write au moins je garderai ces beaux souvenirs avec moi. Les hommes veulent même quoi?
Les hommes. Ah.
Well, I think she's talking about her children there, which she has gotten from her man, and asking what do men even want?
What?
She says, je vais juste revenir en arrière pour reconstruire ma carrière et mon entreprise. C'est tout ce qu'il me reste avec mes enfants. Well, if I were a betting person or if I were to speculate, I would say she's talking about her relationship with her husband,
Yeah.
which at this point in time, the only thing we can do is speculate. Just like Zamani here is saying
What did
that
somebody say?
Zamani says, all I have now are my children. Daphne cries out. Who said that she was crying? God, I beg make you no be true. Well, we never really wish that something like that should happen
Yeah.
to any of our celebrities, at least, or any of the people that people look up to. At least for one thing that we can actually recommend her, she basically left music for her husband. All of that is in quotes.
Yeah.
Cameroonian artist Daphne En gave up her career to get married. That's the narrative. She was the biggest female artist in the country at that moment, but she sacrificed it for love. We just saw her Snapchat status, and it is disturbing to say the least. She is asking, what do men really want? According to that Snapchat status, all she has now is her kids, and she doesn't regret it. Kids are blessings from God, even though some people here are going to refuse. But yeah, she just wants to come back and build her career again. Is her marriage collapsing? That's the question that is on everybody's mind. Is her marriage collapsing? What is truly happening to celebrity marriages? Do you think that celebrity marriages actually work?
Yes.
For now, we can't say if it has ended, but we will bring you all updates. For now, we pray it is just a joke. Or maybe it is boss that she's looking for. We do not know. But better, maybe boss. Oh, we hope it is just boss that she's looking for and not.
Beautiful Daphne. One
Yeah.
of the biggest artists Cameroon has known. Cries out because of love. Like, when I said this the other day, Nick came, Nick was Nick is always against me, first of all. Especially anything he deems is a pro-feminist view. When I said two things you don't brag about, children and marriage, Nick told me that that's the only thing worth bragging about. If career, money, possessions could give fulfillment, then people will brag about it. But they do brag about marriage because that's what gives them fulfillment. Here is it. This girl put her career on hold indefinitely to build her home in another country.
Well, it was not indefinitely though. She was still coming and touching the waters.
Touching the water
But
to
it
do
was
what?
but it was not
What has she done?
happening.
What impact has she had?
But
The
it was,
Daphne we knew.
but
What has it?
it was not happening for her, so they should not be like whatever.
If Daphne was concentrated on her music, that's not what she would do. Daphne was focused on grooming her home because she thought, like Nick, you see now, that the home is paramount and everybody should put in their all, especially for women, into their homes, into building their homes because that's what matters. That's what brings fulfillment. I'm not saying that it's the lie, oh, but I'm saying that most times these things are not in our control. Anything, anything that has to deal with another human being, that has to be completely reliant on another human being, you cannot completely trust it. You cannot completely trust marriage because it's not all about you. You might want to always put your all in it, but if this person is not valuing what you're putting, it's still not going to work. So you see, what I'm trying to learn right now, because I'm this kind of emotional person like Daphne, even though I'm a feminist. What I'm trying to unlearn right now is how to invest even more materially in a relationship than invest emotionally.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That I should even be willing to give material possessions than I should give
Emotional.
myself.
So that is just contrary to the female psyche. Nah. That is just contrary to how women actually look
Yeah,
at
but
things
it's
because
healthier. It's
well,
healthier.
healthier for who? I don't think
It
it is.
protects you.
No, I don't think it is any healthier for a woman to protect her emotions because it is her emotions. She lives with her emotions. She kind of wears her emotions on her sleeves.
Yeah,
And
that's what. Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. You're saying that she needs that emotions to bring him her best to the marriage. A
yes,
man doesn't need much emotions to bring his best into the marriage. That's what you're
y-
trying to say.
yes.
You see them. They want to coin. They want to use us. They want to manipulate
I
us.
want to manipulate you.
What do you mean by that?
People bring different things to relationships. Women
Okay.
are going to bring a lot more emotions into relationships because that is what they naturally are. That is how they are made naturally. and men are going to bring a lot different from
So you
emotions
see,
into
Daphne put
relationships.
her career on a hold for a man. Mind you, Daphne is older than this boy. You see, this I always tell girls, say,
First, in fact,
don't lower your standards for any man.
who's-
See, don't lower your standards for any man. Daphne was on a, I'm sure it was in a tour or a show in America where this guy attended one of her shows. That's where he approached her. Daphne is like 3 or 4 years older than this guy. I think 4 years, yeah. Approached her. And he was being all starstruck. You know that? He
mm.
was all starstruck. You're like, Daphne, Daphne. And Daphne was just like, maybe this one that is just obsessed with me. Let me just focus on bad investment.
Well, if that's what actually happened, then I'm not even surprised that the thing is getting to a certain point. Because the relationships where the man is the one who likes the girl more do not usually last. But anyways,
Oh,
I,
I'm getting to find this one. Really?
yes,
Okay, it should be the
I-
woman
in
who
a
likes you more.
yes, those are the ones that last a lot more. Because well, let me even put it this way, right? I think for in the case of Daphne, there are many things that I see that first of all are not very optimal for the relationship.
Okay.
First of all, she's a girl in the public eye,
Mm-hmm.
and that means she's probably accustomed to a certain level of ego and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's older than the guy,
Mm-hmm.
like it or not. Whether and I think she was like in her mid 30s now.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean when she was getting married,
Early 30s.
she was what, in her early
Around
30s.
32, 33.
In her early 30s, getting married usually. Those who are getting married and the girls who are getting married in their early 30s, they are not picking the best guy more often than not. And
Okay.
I
What are
think
they picking?
I think if it was left to her alone, she would have preferred somebody who was older than her and more mature than her. But
So
just
you really think that with Daphne and all she had, she really lacked the man to marry? You really
well,
feel
I don't think she picked the best. That I don't think she picked the person whom she would have picked if she was 25. If she was
with
20,
wait. The Daphne at that time and the Daphne at 25, who would have been more valuable? Who which of the Daphnes would be
well,
more
for a relationship
to
to a relationship, she would have been more valuable at
which of those
25.
Daphnes will be able to attract higher profile men?
The Daphne at 25.
The Daphne at 25 for nothing. This one who had visibility, who had a diplomatic passport, who has met all kinds
Yeah.
of people, all that she'll be the one to
Yeah, men don't really care about that one, I swear.
where will you
The
even
type
that
of
with that Daphne at 25, where was she even going to meet those caliber of men?
yeah, she was still an artist when she was 25 and all
But
of
she
that
was
now.
not the kind of artist the
Yeah,
Daphne of
but
32 was.
the thing too is the type of men that they are looking to want to get married to, right? They are not those men are not looking to get married to them at 30, at 32 or whatever. That's what I'm saying there, so that the type of man that she would have wanted, or the type of man that would have been coming to her to take her serious. Because there are two things here. There's the amount of people that you who are attracted to you, and then there's also the people who want to actually take
People
you
just say these
seriously.
things to yourself to lie to yourself because a girl like first of all, Daphne is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. One
Yeah.
of the
So what?
most beautiful girls around here.
So what?
Financially stable. A star. Beautiful catalog. Everything.
And
Out there. Well traveled.
I think this is a stuff that girls tell themselves, which really do not matter to men. Because when you are telling yourself, "Oh, you are financially
Nick,
stable, you
Nick,
are
let
a
me tell you
star,"
something.
you
You
think that
sit
the
a
man,
year.
you think,
You sit a year. You're not going to marry one village girl in the village. If you want to put it, you will not. You lie to yourself.
why would I not want to marry a village girl from the village?
A village girl who probably didn't finish primary school, who just lobbing
Even
around.
if they did not finish primary school, if they are smart, why would I not marry them?
You marry a village girl who, with no experience, who grew up.
That nobody knows her anyway. She's not famous. She can speak good English. She
How
can.
can she speak good English? Why would she be able
No,
to speak
you,
English? Is
you
she
are not
not,
going
she's
to
not in the
speak. You are
village?
not going
She did
to.
not finish primary school.
You are not going to marry somebody who, even if you have not finished primary school, you go to school to go and do what, to learn how to read and write now. If you can learn how to read and write and you can have a good conversation with
Why are
somebody.
you putting those standards? Just go to the village and marry anybody. Why are you putting? Those are people who have already added value to their life. They have learned how to read. They have learned how to write. They've learned how to be expressive. Probably they've learned how to bathe. Why don't you just
Yeah,
go to the
that
village?
is not, that is not learning. That is not being exposed. That is not being exposed as a superstar.
Just that,
That is not making their own money. That is not having passport. That is basic level of intelligence to be able to be like, okay, let us sit down and actually talk about something. You know left from your right. You know right from wrong.
so you can
And
you
you know how to take care of a
so
man.
a primary
Sava.
school graduate can actually sit down with you and talk about something and knows left from the right and
Actually, a
you
primary school
can lie
graduate,
to yourself
a
all you
primary
want.
school graduate who can actually sit down and have a discussion with you would have a bigger chance than Daphne.
You can lie to
That's
yourself.
my point.
You can really lie to yourself all you want, but you know that that's
Well,
not today's reality.
well,
That's not today's reality.
well, but
You're
that
just
is, the thing is
you
that
can just lie to
my whole
yourself all you
point,
want.
my actual point is that my actual point is that most women, you guys never ask yourselves, what do the man that you want, what does he actually want?
See me see witchcraft. What about what I want?
Yeah, there's what you want, right?
Do you ask yourself about what I
There's a
want?
list. There's a list of everything that you want. But sometimes, most times, you forget to ask yourselves, what does the man who you want? What does he want? And who is going to be the person who has to arrange,
Let
who
me tell
has
you
to be
something.
more malleable
Even
in
now,
order to have what they
even
want?
now that Daphne has 2 kids with this guy, Daphne can still marry a very high profile man right now. Even with these 2 kids, do you get?
Yeah.
She will still get a high profile man.
And that's what I'm
that
saying, that there's a difference between sexual attraction and somebody who actually wants to take you seriously.
They
and
will
keep you
take
in the
her
house.
seriously and still marry her. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm also
We're
that.
not in this year archaic mentality. This is what people thought, and this is what they used in caging women back then.
Yeah, no,
That
this
instead
is
of
now
spreading your wings, finding yourself, fly,
spreading your
find
wings.
yes, now everybody, women should be out there spreading their wings and flying. Fly so higher than even an eagle. That's what women should be doing.
Yeah.
But this thing you tell women so that they can, you can curb them, prune their wings, keep them so that you can feel a lot masculine. It is your insecurity working against you. It's not the woman's reality.
It is a spreading of the wings that leads women astray.
Now
right?
so yes,
Because
no
now you are
problem.
going to think that somebody is going to listen to this who is a normal person and think that they have the kind of pull that Daphne has in order to finesse some simp. In order to finesse some simp to come and take care of her 2 children and wife her up. Yes.
Is it Daphne cannot take care of her children? Daphne needs a man to take care of her 2 children.
Yeah, right.
Her 2 children.
First of all, many of these our artists are first of all broke.
You forget to know that Daphne is a girl.
Many of our artists are first of all broke. Yes, I think she probably benefits from pretty privilege, and she can command a lot of men to want to give her gifts and all whatnot. Right? I understand that. But talking to the normal person who might be looking at this situation and thinking that they can handle it, or they can become a Daphne, they can decide to leave their homes with 2 children or whatever, and decide to decide to command another man, which first of all is going to be very, very difficult, because in the sea of all of those men who are going to be...
Why does Daphne have the leverage? Why does Daphne have the leverage? I know that yes, it's not the reality
It's
of the
just
average girl.
she has more leverage now because she has a bigger collection of simps.
Okay. Why does she have? Why does
and
she
the funny thing is
why
that,
does she have them?
and the thing is, most
because
of
she
those
spread her wings, because she flew. That's what the girls should
yeah,
be
but the
learning.
thing is, they don't want to get married to simps. You people don't want to be getting married to simps. And it is only a girl who has said that I'm out here for survival, who is going to go and pick a simp and be like, on va gérer, comme ça va gérer. Ça va sortir, comme ça va sortir. But at the end of the day, you people don't want to be getting married to simps. You people don't want to be getting married to people who put you on a pedestal.
Who is a sim? It's a good man who is being a man a manly figure in your life, they are calling simp. That's what you
Which
refer to as.
manly figure? The
That's what you
simp,
refer to as simp.
actually, the simp. What's even the meaning of that simp again? Because the simp is actually an acronym. Uh, simp is actually an acronym. It's like giving you. Is when a man maybe is giving you validation which is not reciprocated. Like he keeps giving validation without the reciprocation. That is a
Mm.
simp. And there are so many of those men. All these men who will tell you that you don't need to love me, I will love you. Simps. Eh? All these men who are just going to give you money just because. It has even made it there's a thing now in the US. You call a girl, you want to go on a date, they send you their cash app and they just expect you to just give them money. And you just have simps giving them money just because they're a girl. That is what I'm saying. She has now a bigger collection of those simps. And it is easier for her to be like, okay, she's going to collect from here. But she doesn't want to actually be in a serious relationship with any of them. Because that is not the type of man that most of you girls want. The type of man that most of you girls want, you people never ask what do they want in return. And what those men want in return is not women with children from other men who are going to come and be step crash dummies. Or they are not women who are probably, I don't know, she's probably 36 or 37 now. They're
Oh,
not
Daphne is
older
38.
women. Yeah, 38. They are
Beautiful
not these
girl.
older women. Yeah, they are beautiful women at 25s and 24s and all whatnot.
She's prettier than them.
That's very false.
She's
Very,
prettier.
very
Daphne is
false.
prettier than a lot of
Very, very
25-year
false.
olds and 24-year-olds.
Well, yeah, she's not prettier than her 25-year-old. She is not
I
prettier
think she
now
is.
that she was
I
than
think
she
she is.
was
When I
prettier
watched Daphne's old
25 years
videos, she was
old.
not that pretty.
Leave me that in. She's not prettier now than she was
She is.
than
She
she
is.
was 25
You
years
know, I
old.
like it how women since the coming of feminism, when women took autonomy over themselves, they took agency over themselves,
And
and
yeah.
now you see women in their 40s, they're looking so great.
Yeah, that's
And these
crazy.
men, they want to tell you, they'll see you looking all nice, and they'll say, she's not looking beautiful. But you see
Yeah.
a girl, she's
And
looking
just
all
like
great.
and just
Like,
like
Look at Kim Kardashian. They're looking so. Look at Beyonce.
that is the kind of example that you want to go and take for women.
Even around here, we see girls in their 30s, 40s that are looking so wonderful. It's not like before.
Men don't want to be sticking it to those ones.
Which men?
It's all dried
say
up.
you, don't say men.
It's all dried up.
There are men out there funding.
Yeah, their viscous innards are all dried up. We don't want to be scraping our shit
because
on that.
you see, why
on
have
that.
you seen that they're able to keep up those beautiful looks? Who is funding their lifestyle?
Yeah, right. Other men.
Say you.
Simps.
Say you. And you're not even the kind of men that are even out there looking for.
And the thing too is, even now, this whole is when you are talking about women taking the power and stuff, and women taking the charge.
No, because
women
wait,
taking leadership
some
into things.
20. Let me just say some 30 years ago, right?
Mm.
Women in their 30s were already old. Like, oh, look at them, they're old. But now people in their 30s are just fine. They're just fine.
Yeah,
you can barely tell.
Why? Because they have chook silicone.
What to
they
do?
Have all the makeup. When you go and reach and remove all that makeup like that, you see it's like you see one you see one demon that is under. Okay, that is the person that you saw. The person was shining. You will never even know.
Example. Forget that filters.
Yes, yes. It's filters plus makeup plus Botox plus plastic surgery plus. I think I remember there's one story that I saw one time about a model who got married to you look at the woman and the woman was stunning, and then they gave birth to their child and their child was ugly. And the guy took her to court.
That a madman. Is that really something? Yeah.
And the guy took her to court.
Wait.
And he was so
man that you're supposed to be soliciting for maybe $400 to take him to rehab or something. Is that man normal to you? A man who will go to court to sue his wife because he thinks his child is not beautiful or handsome.
He thinks his child was not his child because the child was
so
ugly.
I've watched that episode. He knew he was his child. He
could not believe.
Was directed at the girl because the girl had work done, which according to him, he made him feel that his child is going to be so cute to attract pretty privileges. He
Yes,
said it
of
himself.
course. He saw a woman. The woman was looking fine as fuck, and he knew that, oh my god, my children are going to be so beautiful. Just for him to have ugly
And
children.
I saw the child was looking very nice. I said, what kind of a madman? You women should stop marrying cycles. No, honestly.
Igbo should leave that in. He looks at the beautiful
did you
woman.
see the child?
Yes, I did.
The child was not looking
He
good.
was not looking. He was not looking the caliber of what the mother and the father were looking.
That madman. What did that madman look like?
He did not look like he was coming from the mother and the father. Just for him to realize that she had work done, and prior to them getting married and all, she did not disclose that she had work done on them. So all that deception like that to come and have ugly children. So there's nothing that these old women that are looking fine is nonsense. It's
you
not
can
true.
say that to yourself.
It
If
is
you help you
lies.
sleep better at night, look at the girl that we're talking about. This is Daphne. Look at her.
It's just like,
see how great she looks.
but there's even a bigger discussion here, because it's like, even now, there's not just, maybe this is just a case of Daphne, and I guess she's alluding to divorce here, and we even see that, not even just like Jefonga is saying here, that it is not only with celebrity marriages these days are generally falling. Like,
it's because of people. It's because of people marry men who think like Nick.
No. Actually, I think that people get married for the very wrongest reasons. For the wrongest reasons. I used to tell this story about how we're covering was it the 40th anniversary or 38th anniversary of
a couple.
Yes, of a couple.
Wow.
And during one of the speeches which was done during that time, there was a pastor, or I think it was a pastor, who came and was giving a speech, and that is when I learned that the divorce rate in Cameroon is about 54%. In Cameroon,
people are not getting divorced in this country.
I could not believe, because I personally had never really known anybody who had gotten divorced.
Only my friend I know was divorced.
And the funny thing is, when you start to think about it, and we actually want to start looking at the people who are not maybe in my immediate family, I see divorcees everywhere, and young people who are divorcing
because they go and marry people like you.
Marry people like you. I know somebody.
Who are so superficial. Because imagine someone like Nick. Imagine that you marry a man like Nick, and then you turn 30 or 32. So someone who thinks like Nick, what he thinks in his head is that this girl has run out of options. Jigger, she's run out of options. She's desperate, and I am the one in charge. I am the one with the leverage right now. I am the one with the market value. And then he will start treating you as such. You see now? When you see that's the how when you start to tie people's value, like you see a girl looking all beautiful, and you just be like, and you have no problem with it until you hear that she's 35, and you be like, no, she's not beautiful. She's old. You see now, you had no problem with her looks until you heard that she was 35. Means that if you heard that she was 25, you'll be okay. But when you hear now that she's 35, you start to be like, she's old. She'll not be sit down there. She's this or that.
The thing is, when you hear that,
it implies that when Nick's wife, if Nick marries a 25-year-old today, when the girl turns 32, Nick is going to treat her as
talking
such.
About
That's what you're saying.
No, that is two completely different things.
It's not. There's nothing completely different about it.
You have said two completely different things. You cannot build a relationship with somebody for 10 years, and because the person is getting older, just like they have to be, you decide that no, you have gotten old or whatever. That is just wrong, right? That is just wrong. That a gentleman is not going to do that. I'm talking about getting into the relationship in the first place. I will not be getting into a relationship with a 35-year-old because he don't owe. Right? That is not what we are looking for to get into. You are getting into a relationship with somebody that you want to build for the long term. Of course, they are going to get old. Of course, they are going to become less and less and less. Yeah. I guess you had to ask that before getting into the marriage, and not ask it after the marriage. after the
Anyways,
marriage has gone kaput.
we pray for Daphne's home though.
Yes.
I pray she.
And people should not follow Daphne's mistakes.
I beg, age is a
Do not
number.
do not do
If
the
you meet a
same.
younger guy who loves you, go ahead and marry them. Daphne's own
Yeah,
is
if you marry a younger guy just like Daphne did, you are going to have the same
no
outcome.
people. I've seen my friend got married to a man who was 10 years old. It was even 10, or it was even 12. What happened?
Yeah, those are the exceptions.
Which exceptions?
Those are exceptions that prove the rule. If you
See trouble.
if you decide to go and be getting married to guys who are younger than you, be ready. Do not come and say after that they did not tell you. Brother Nick told you that. I probably have to make a series where I'm like, ask Brother Nick.
Brother Nick
will tell you the truth. Brother Nick will tell you the truth. If you're a girl out there and you are looking at a guy is chatting you, the guy is younger than you, run. He's not going. You are going to end like Daphne and the husband with 2 children, and then be asking yourself, what do men want?
I know a lot of people who marry other men and they're still asking the same question. So it's okay. Go ahead and marry who loves you. Marry who loves you. Marry a man who loves you. Marry a man who cares for you. Marry a man who wants to listen to you. Marry a man who feels your pain. Don't go and marry these tyrants, these insensitive buffoons.
If you want to listen, if you want to hear the truth, you should put down in the comments that ask Brother Nick and ask your question.
Brother Nick, what kind of men should they be marrying? Tell them what kind of men they should be marrying.
Yeah.
Men who are older. That's what he's going to say.
Everybody should write it down. People should marry men that you love and men that are responsible. Those two have to be together. If you have to be sexually attracted to the man, and you have to love and respect the man, and the man has to be fucking older than you. Yes.
But you better listen to me. If you listen to this Nick, your life goes spoil.
I'm telling people the simple truth. That is the truth that these feminists are not are hiding from me, people. The results are out. The results are out. These things, it's not as if it is new. These things are stuff that have been happening in other places for quite a while. And the results are out. We have, they say insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. If you are going to be doing the same thing,
it's now that people even started getting married. At first, would they not just give birth to a child, just betrothed?
It is not a new thing. This whole getting married to people you love, people the same age, younger than you, as women, you are going and marrying. It's not today that the thing started. It's not here that the thing has started. It has started a long time ago in different places out of this our country, and those results are out. So if we decide to do the same thing, we are going to have the same results. We are actually even seeing already similar types of results because we are copying models from Westerners and stuff like that.
If you like, go and leave a good person who loves you because you feel that they are older than you. You go and be looking. See.
And that is why the divorce rate in Cameroon is 54%, which is unbelievable.
I don't even trust me their statistics because I don't trust it because who is supposed to get married in this country to be divorced?
Like I said, when I started thinking about it, I started seeing a lot of people who are divorced.
Search it up there, let's see. I don't trust their statistics. Where is this 51% coming from?
We are going to look at it in a different listen. I will actually expose it very well. Okay. So that's it for Daphne. So Daphne, all the best to you. And now we leave that and we go to another case. In our last episode, they were dragging Gumi's here online because they were dragging Gumi online because she said that we should be tolerant to people. And we told her that tolerance is like that. It's only for certain people. And we do not, when you give them a handshake, they are going to drag you and they want to sleep in your bed. And sleep with your children and put all their debauchery on your children and everything. And so we do not have to give them even 1 centimeter. This is our person. It's not our person. This is one idiot. He calls himself a comedian. And he calls himself Dorcas. And he has decided to write a book to tell us what we already knew and what we were running away from, and what we were saying that, oh, this nonsense that people are cross-dressing and saying that they're doing comedy. Now lie. But they will say, oh, it's arts, blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
are you saying that
Now,
all cross-dressing comedians are gay?
yeah, I'm saying that we should discourage cross-dressing comedy. And first of all, that comedy, first of all, is not it's not first nice like that. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So this is Dorcas. Let us hear what he has to tell us. I'm sure he has a lot of cope
He's coming
Cope.
out.
right here. Idiot people. Wait like that.
Why is he angry?
Yes, no, you should get out.
Hey,
You should get out.
Let me put my.
Yeah.
Why are you taking this so personal?
Yes, so hear what Dorcas has to say.
Hello everyone. Today is not a regular video I used to do in the salon, gossiping as I braid. Today, it's about me coming.
First hear somebody to say gossiping as I braid. Woman things. Woman things. Let me not say any boy braiding or removing braids out here. Let me not see it. Let me not see it. That is the first stage to get into this kind of level. You see somebody sitting making braids. You are showing
So
we
there's
are feminine issues. Stop it. Boy should stop it. If people should stop it, it is not
So
funny.
you're asking hairdressers to shut their shops?
No, I'm talking about men.
So
men who are hair
men
braiding.
cannot make
No,
hair.
if that is profession, that one is different. But this one is a normal man who is not really a professional
That's what he
braider.
does in America. He's a professional braider. That's what he does in America.
You should get out. First of all, he's a cross-dresser who has come and you should get out first of all.
Coming out officially, as you can see on this book. I've always found myself in a position where I'm being attacked, stones thrown at me, death threats sent towards me, just to make sure maybe someone like me shouldn't survive, shouldn't live anymore. I am not worth living, as they put it. But my adopted mother, this is someone I hold so dear to my heart. She said, my child, I will take you in. I will stand by you.
What's that? These people... This man has gone to ETAS and learned about the victim narrative. He's going to tell us how he's a victim. Now, we are not sorry for you. We are not sorry about you.
I'll stand with you no matter what.
Right.
And after taking me in, there are some youths who saw that my mom is someone you can seek solace from. They reached out to her and they told her their story. Her own way of being able to communicate with these children's parents was to write this book. This book, which will be officially launched on the 27th of June, 2026. That's my birthday next week, Saturday. I told her, Mom, the best gift I can give to you right now is to make sure this book goes viral and reaches the right hands. As Africans, there's a lot of stories. Many authors divert from touching topics like this because they know how sensitive it's going to be. But my mom took the bold step. She said, God, if this is my last task on earth that you have given me, I will so gladly do it.
People should stop putting God in this thing. People should stop putting God in this thing. There's no way that the alphabet community is connected to God. People should stop it. This is the type of things that make they start to put victim card. They start to put alphabet things inside people's churches. These people have gone to America. That is why. In fact, they used to ask me why I'm one of the only people in my family who has vehemently refused that I'm not looking for any way to fall bush because it is this nonsense that is in Beng. You go to everywhere they're telling you alphabet community, they're telling you coming out as a child. When your child comes out, a child knows what is a come out. A child. I don't know why this thing. I don't know why I'm so irate. Because they're using there's something that they used to call people in that the Mossad uses. They call them useful idiots. These are them. These are them. because they're the ones that are using them to come and spread this nonsense to their audience. Their audience is who? Their audience are younger people here in Cameroon, and they will be looking at this nonsense and they will think that it is all right. They will look and they will start to talk about how chai coming out. Chai coming out where? Eh? They have not even finished knowing what being a guy or being a girl or being a boy is. You're already confusing people about who they have to like, who, what? Before, in which class do they even do sexual education? I remember the only time that we did reproductive health or reproductive education was when we were in Form 5. When we were in Form 5, I think our boy was like 15. And I was like the youngest person in class at that time. That is when we knew, that is when it was like stated openly that there's female this, male this, and this is copulation and everything in class. I remember everything was very and I've not even reached there. You have started telling them about how what? About what? What's that? Oh,
So
this is just sorry. It's like, nah. This has to be taken away from. They have to take these things away from. We don't have to have this kind of thing in our vocabulary. Even we don't need to know about this shit. We have too many problems in our society. We don't need this. We don't need this shit.
wrote this title called
I think
When Your Child Comes Out, an African Parent's Guide to Love, Faith and Culture.
There's nothing he's going
If
to
you
say that you don't know. Just leave it. The guys have said enough. Well, I think everybody knows my stance on this alphabet community, LGBTQ. I don't care for them. I don't care about you. I don't encourage violence. I discourage violence in every totality of its forms. I'm against it, and that's why I made the post the other day condemning the way that guy was received by other men just for greeting. I was like, this doesn't make sense. But this thing Dorcas is doing, I don't understand. It's okay if you want to be gay, or okay, be gay. You're coming out. Then the way he makes it like some triumphant or some huge deal, like some braving some odds. You know, he's you know these like in Game of Thrones, you know these terrific sounds they play, like it's like he's leading a movement. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
Like he's leading a movement that is gonna require people to rally behind him.
Yeah.
You understand that? I don't like what he's doing. It's okay, Lucas, be gay. But what you're doing, coming out, you're coming out to do what?
Yeah.
Like in a country like Cameroon, all we're facing right now, you're coming out, so we should begin to clap for you. Say, oh wow, congratulations, you're so brave. Well, let's start telling you brave. Soon, some other children who don't even understand what he's saying will just come out to prove that they are also brave, and will be like, coming out to what? I mean, I'm right now at the age I am. I'm quite old, so I can say I am straight. I am not gay. But I don't think that a child of 15, 14 will have the same understanding I have right now. Jigger. You know, at that age, they're exploring a lot of things. They might just explore one stupid and just come out too. So I don't think this is what we need. Especially at the level at which our economy is right now. We have a lot of problems in this country. And then we have to come and begin to care that Dorcas is coming out. What are you coming out to do? I made my post where everybody was making posts today about coming out. And then I made my own post. I was like, okay, finally I've also decided to come out. I am monosexual. I don't even know what word I used there because I framed the word. I'm sexually attracted to money. They just blew it out of proportion. If you go to my comment section and you see what men are doing, how much for a week? How much? They just blew it out of proportion because I was just making fun of his coming out. Right? Everybody was making. Cedric made his own. He was like, "I'm coming out. I sleep with my wife every night." No, that's everybody's coming out. So I was like, I'm always attracted to money. Implying I'm not attracted to men. I'm not attracted to women. I'm only attracted to money. Jesus, they started coming. Some came. That's the best decision. They started going to my inbox. That's when I knew that this social media is.
And that's Wonders.
See how much for a day, how much for a night.
I've told her that many sims out here. Yeah, no, this is crazy. Even though, like I see the book that he's trying to promote is not actually written by him. As is what is
By his
written
mother,
by
his adopted mother.
yes, Dr. Imelda, whoever. This is just this. I have no words really. I guess I had a lot of words before, but I have no more words. This has no place in our society. We don't need to be seeing this from people who call themselves our influencers or whatnot, and people who are supposed to be having civil discourse or discourse of things that are supposed to affect our society. It is not supposed to be happening like that. We don't need this. We really don't need it. We really don't. And also, yeah, we really don't need it. And also, it doesn't even help his case because I think he was on a show not too long ago, and they were talking about the title of the show was "Are All Men in the Beauty Industry Gay?" He was actually one of the guests, and he was trying to defend the fact that people do not understand the fact that his cross dressing is just an art or whatever, and then and
Today he's
or
coming
whatnot. And today
He's coming out.
He's coming out. Like it is not helping
I
that
talked about
argument.
the topic of discussion for today, right? But I wanted to address what you were saying, that or what he was saying, that is because people cannot separate the character from the person. So I'm like, it's not even about him
he
when
was
he
saying
started
that
dressing
as
like a
to
woman to
me,
act the character.
Well, yeah, his argument is that people cannot separate the character from the person, and now when they see you, when they had always seen you do what you are doing, cross dressing and doing comedy, and I put comedy in quotes because I don't think it is even funny. When you were doing that and people were thinking, oh, this man is probably gay, and you were probably obfuscated to be like, what do you mean by that? It is just art. It is just a character that I am playing. And then after a while,
You're coming out.
you are coming out. What do you expect? What do you expect other cross dressers who probably even learned it from you, who probably thought of it as the innocent thing that you were doing? What do you want them to get from all of this now? What do you want them to get from all of this? So this is not helping the discourse in any way. It's not helping anybody. And we should not be having discourses about this.
No.
If you have to be doing that thing, you people should do it and leave it for that side. You people should change the sexes of children that way. We don't care about them. You people should not bring here. You people should no, yes, you people should leave it in America.
Nick is the
You people should leave
president of
it
this
in
country.
Europe. There's this other girl, because this one he's doing this is nonsense. There was this other one, I think it was Kinaka, whether it's Kanaka.
Kiki Banzi.
Yes, it was Kiki Bandi. She started her saying that lesbian. First of all, we don't care about lesbian.
You see the double standards in this?
Yeah, no, we don't care about lesbians because they are insignificant. Insignificant. We even used to say that most women are even first of all lesbians out here. So we don't care about them. They can go and do whatever they want to do. They can go and be scissoring or whatever. Or whatever. Yeah, but okay.
My father.
What is the in-laws? It is not your husband's duty to come and be
It
building your
is.
father's house.
It is as long as you want to marry me.
He should be- he should-
Shebi, you want to marry me.
He should be building his own father's house and his own family house.
Shebi, you want to marry
Not
me.
the wife's father's
So what
house.
will you do for me now as I'm going to marry you?
Well, like I said, you have been absorbed into
So
my
nothing.
family.
So the marriage will not benefit me for nothing.
You are in my family, so it's going to benefit you.
Benefit what? How is it benefit?
You mean benefit your family?
Yeah, my family is part of me.
No, it's not just part. Benefit your family is we'll visit them
And give
we'll
them
share
cocoa
them
and
here
rice.
there,
Like
know.
you want to vote for.
But I'm not building you no house.
Ha!
I'm not building you
Jay-Z.
no house. I'm not coming to renovate your compound.
You renovate.
Mm-mm.
You will not even renovate. You will build.
Go and tell your children that they should come and do it.
Ha!
Yeah, their daughter has half money. She should go and do it. She's like the chop chair of the
That's
house.
don't worry. I will steal the man's money and come and give you.
They
Don't
will
worry.
go and do
Don't
it.
worry.
So
I'll steal it.
there's nothing that there's nothing that you should go and be building people's houses and all that. And now, moving on. Well, there has been a lot of things that have been going.
You see, Nigeria.
That has
Anyway,
been
this
having
thing
a lot
happens
of
everywhere.
buzz online.
But let me say this before the camera. If you're a man planning to ever have something to do with me, whether as a boyfriend or whatever, have it in mind that you can do anything in life to me. But the day you raise a finger, I mean, you can push my hair like this in love, it's okay. But if you push me in anger, ha! As see, that will be the last day you have fingers. As a man, if I do something wrong to you, divorce me. Bring in 5 women. Do your worst. But don't touch me, oh. Don't touch me. If you touch me, hey, God. And don't even pretend that I provoked you to anger. Don't pretend. Don't pretend that she slapped me first, because these hands I cannot slap. As a man, you are strong. So if I slap you, you cannot really do anything to you. Don't say that it's this slap that will give you this hand that will make you to beat me. Don't try that thing. Because men, people like to pass through small corners to do anything. What can I do to you? Nothing. Don't say that Cynthia was provoking me. What can Cynthia do to you? This dry Cynthia, like, what can she do to you? If you touch me, it's not, you will not only pay for it, your mother also pay for it for not raising you right. I swear. Ah, God.
Yeah, so there's this video that has been going viral that has kind of been making the rounds on the internet. Like when you sent this to me, and I was looking at it, and I almost thought it was Ngannou. It was one Ngannou training video.
Hey!
Only for me to see that, hey, right? I don't even know if this is alright to show on the internet. I don't know how these people are putting these things on Facebook and all. But yeah, you can.
See, when I tell girls that people should not be dating men who don't have things going on for them, you say I'm joking. There's no man who has life going on for him that will do this kind of thing. A man that has businesses to attend to, a man that has a reputation to protect you. Come and be beating a woman. Never.
When you see this, when I saw when I finally noticed that it was actually a woman that he was.
If you are a man married to my sister and you ever try this, I'll go to prison before you. Because thank you very much. And I have a pack of wolves behind me. I have brothers. The man we go try him, you go die.
There's one of our uncles that has a gun.
Where? It's not the one, no. That's the only one I know. They have pew. They
are going to pew you.
And they're not threatening. They will shoot you. They will shoot you. It's not like they'll say that I will shoot you. They will shoot you. It is your responsibility to either dodge the bullet or take it out. Oh, God.
Yeah. So when I saw this, I was just wondering. In fact, I was like, child. And then when you even look at the career of the man, you know that this is somebody who is probably every day. You know these guys that you move around, you see them in the Kwatana. They're the ones carrying cement.
Because they cannot even afford gym. They cannot even afford to register.
They're the ones carrying cement. I was looking at that, I was like, wow. That's probably somebody who is doing that and just pouncing on a woman like that.
Useless. See, this man has nothing. If a man has a lot to... Because, for example, right now, if a girl is provoking you, and you think that you hit this girl, she'll come out and call out your brand. Tabnik Pictures did this to me. You say that it's not worth it. You walk away. You understand that? Yeah. You have a lot to protect. They say that how can a medical doctor do this to you? Have a lot to protect. But if you have nothing going on for you, it's only your anger, frustration. Hey, you just see this girl like that, you just be like, can this girl not be food? She cannot be food. She cannot be food. You just start beating her. Because I've never eaten you. Girls, don't date these men. Don't date this type of men. You should better be like me, who is looking for a man that will come and buy my father a house. You see now?
I think to have the full story, there's There's actually a guy who I think is this
Harrison Guamshi.
from Linda Ikeji block. But I think there's someone who actually interviewed the girl, and we have not actually listened to her, so let's listen together.
We came to Lagos because after this happened April, this guy had to come down to Lagos. Please, what's your name?
My name is Amarachi.
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 Where are you from?
I'm from Abia State.
Are you the one in that video?
Yes.
What happened?
One day, that boy, Opo, asked me, someone for me. I said, no. Saying, go give me 50,000.
Very matter of fact. That boy asked me, say, "Wow, fuck me." Say, "He will give me 20,000."
50,000.
50,000. Actually, reminds me of Dabi. Taxi man say, "You're a very clean girl. I'll give you 10,000." I think that's like 50,000 naira as well. Oh, lay.
I said, no, I don't marry. Say, Ingo, like, Ingo do me well. I said, no.
They go do you well.
Yes. Go market, go buy some come cook soup. I don't cook finish. That day I cook, that moment I cook finish. I come out, go buy Indomie. Come. Go carry that my soup, go inside plate, washing hand plate. So, come tell him brother, Obina. Obina go talk to that boy. Say, why you do this kind of thing? You know mind Obina. Obina come back. Like 3 days, the boy cook soup. The soup done there like 3 days for pot. Remains now. I go carry that soup inside that the same plate. Obina, okay, I can't wash the pot. One cook. Obina go carry the soup, go back. Say make I leave am. Say make him carry the wahala dey do.
So the women don't know how to tell stories now. Women don't know how to tell stories at all. The whole time we are wanting to know what happens, she's telling us about this person don't go carry soup. This one don't cook soup. This one don't carry soup, put inside this soup. Like, what does it have to do with the fighting? What does it have to do with the beating and all of that? Like, are you trying to confuse me before I hear the actual story? Huh? They don't know how to tell stories at all. Ah. Oh boy.
When they shout, say, I dey insult am, say, he go beat me one day. Then I say, he go beat me, wetin I do you? He call me for that place. I lie down. When they beat me. That boy wey dey video. Say, Obina, leave this girl. This girl no do anything. You no mind the boy. Once linger wey dey there. Say, my man, leave this girl now. This girl no do anything. Now leave this girl. You know, my aunt said the boy, say, make no touch me. When they beat me. They hit me for back, they hit me for eye, they hit me for chest, they hit me. He don't beat me, my body don't beat. The boy from fence, run.
Come run.
Run.
So what do you want now?
I want justice. I want police to carry and go court.
Thank you.
That's what I want. All the whole money my husband will spend, he will pay back.
The money we spend for treatment.
Yes, he will pay back.
Ne, so sorry, eh? Nigerians are with you. Everybody are with you. All right. Abia State government, everybody they are with you on this matter. All right. Nobody.
Women, they really don't know how to tell stories. They really don't know how to tell stories. So basically, it be the cook chop, and then you tell them say he go beat you. Then you say I never do you know nothing. They start beat you. That's everything that unless you have heard something else. Unless you have heard something else, because I don't know what is happening here. But in any case, yeah, guys, keep your house to yourselves. Keep your house. Now she's looking for justice, even though her own justice is not that they should send the man to prison. Is that she wants the hospital be. That just shows we have a certain mentality in this our continent. You see, after somebody has actually gone through physical assault like this, and then they think that they are bothered about is the money that they went and spent, and they're probably making like this just because they want to overcharge the person or something, and they're looking at it as a money grabbing opportunity, of which it is something that somebody has to be going to prison for, somebody has to be paying the price for. But now, nothing. It's just buzz online, and people getting obfuscated and people getting indignated and everything. And then it's just like, okay, hospital bills, and then people are going to come and have a lot more content about it. And that's just it. The poverty in this our place is no easier. There's still a lot of way to go in order to really get something. Yeah, because this is crazy. This is really, 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 really crazy. Yep.
I've told you people now. As soon as they flood my DM be that the day a man will touch me. Oh God, even forget about my family. Me, since I will deal with. I don't mind going any length. I'm first of all a very vindictive person.
Yeah, and the thing too is men who do this are not liked by other men. Seriously. We actually see men who beat on other women as weak men.
Weak men.
And you need to stay very, very
Wicked
far
people.
away from them. Right? You need to stay very, very far away from them.
And if you beat any girl that I know, I will still do you.
Because those are the men in the prisons.
Yeah.
So even though the fucked up thing about it is that plenty of these men, they can't follow. The good guys.
A man is a lie. A man like this can buy my father a house.
A man like that is going to give you a good dig down. He's going to have.
Is that what I told you I'm looking for? As I'm looking for a man.
He's going to have all those
if you're
macho
watching
things.
and you love me, this is what I want from a man. A man who buy a house for my father. Not just any house,
mansion.
A good location here in Yaoundé. Very strategic site.
A nice mansion in Bastos.
5 bedroom is okay. 5 bedroom is okay. I will
A
manage.
5 bedroom is okay.
Yes. Yeah, you want somebody to be buying 10 bedroom mansion. You think everybody has that kind of money? No, 5 bedroom is okay. Why not extravagant? Where will come from? You see? And then I have many brothers. I have like 10 brothers. I have like 10 to 15 brothers. But I cannot expect you to establish up to 15 of my brothers. You see?
He should establish at least half.
5 to 7.
Half now.
Okay. But when I say establish, it's not that you go and give somebody 2 million that go and start the business.
It has to be like how much?
Use at least business that is reasonable business. At least 5 to 10 million.
Okay.
What else? Mind you, another thing. I bring nothing to the table. I don't like this man that will be like, what do you bring to the table? I don't bring anything to the table.
You bring your presence.
Yes, my presence.
You bring your presence. You bring your aura.
I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't do that.
The true feminist.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't bring anything to the table.
Is that all?
Another
What
thing.
else?
Your money is our money. My money is my
it's
money.
your money.
Yes. I'm not with this thing that this kind of relationship or I live in a house. You'd be like, babe, I'll pay the rent. Can you pay electricity? God forbid. God forbid.
No 50-50.
50 what? Even 90-10, I'm not doing. What is it? Even 99-1, I'm not. God forbid. Hey.
So it's basically a huge ATM.
Yes.
Big ATM.
Yes, that's what I want.
Right.
And nobody should insult me because Nick is gonna upload these videos. Nobody should insult me because it is my preference. That's what I'm just telling you. If you like me, that's what you're going to do. If you don't want to, you leave it. Leave it. Not by force.
Yeah, so I'm actually taking dossiers. I'm doing a Tuesday the dossier, so you can send your dossier so that I can make
Nick will
sure
go
that
through it.
that yes, that you are worthy
Yes.
of being one of the candidates to be considered,
Mm-hmm.
because there's going to be an extensive vetting process. We cannot just let anybody see. So, but the very first thing is that you need to at least show that you are interested, and a statement of intent. And that statement of intent is via Momo. So
Yes.
you need
Yes.
to give us your statement of intent via
Yes.
Momo with the number that you see below. Yeah, it's 6930499990. Send us an OM to that, and that is your statement of intent to open your dossier. And from there, we are going to be, we cannot have fine girl that are sitting in front of two people, and then she's giving you all your preferences. If you think that you fall inside those preferences, it's good material.
Yes.
Very good material, very recommended. High comes with very high recommendations.
It's not that high. What are you talking about?
It comes with very high recommendations now. High profile, high recommendations.
Okay.
So yeah. So statement of intent. We are waiting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We are waiting. It's very, very important.
And another thing. I'll decide if your mother or your family can come to our house. It's up to me.
Mm.
It's not up to you. It's up
Wait,
to
what
me.
is it about the mother coming to the house or
Like
whatever?
it's up to me who stays or visits us, right? It's up to
Ah,
you.
why is that a why is that
No,
why is
because
that
I
a
might
thing?
not like your mom. You see,
Might not get along with the mom.
she might be a good person, but I might just not like her.
Uh-huh.
And you have nothing to say about it.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I might not
That's
like your sisters.
that's nice.
I might not like your sisters, and I
Uh,
will just
uh,
not want them around.
that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
You see now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So because what's the point of marriage? The point of marriage is to make me happy.
Mm.
It's true, right?
Right.
You're marrying me to practically make me happy. Or why is are you marrying me
Ah.
to make me sad?
No,
No,
it's for. I thought that it was for mutual happiness. Nah. I actually even thought that marriage was for survivor, for mutual survivor. Like
no. Marriage for happiness.
looking for somebody that you are going to survive old age with,
No.
basically.
Okay, so do you think that if you get married now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you meet all these requirements, and then we
Mhm.
get married, and then maybe you have like an accident that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep you maybe not even bedridden. Maybe you lose a leg. So do you
Mhm.
think I'm gonna stay there?
You're going to leave now.
Uh-huh.
Voila, because you cannot provide those things anymore.
Yes.
Voila.
So, but when you put it that mutual survivor, it's like we'll go through thick and thin, that kind of thing.
No. Well, mutual survivor is mostly your survivor, because at the end of the day, he's still the one who has to do the protecting and the providing, right? So the only thing you need to do is to pump out some children, and it's like
Ah,
moneritier, moneritier.
on the aspect of children safe, we have to talk about that one because when
You,
women
you don't
give
want
birth,
to give him children.
no, because look at me now. Start making kids. My twin sister, she has grown fat. She has 2 kids. She's grown real fat. We used to have the same size.
Yeah, she's not doing sports.
Mm-hmm.
She had to do sports after she finished with her
So
children.
now I can come to your house and you be like, "Oh, baby, make kids."
Mm-hmm.
I make the first kid. I make the second kid, and I grow out of shape. And now,
Yeah, getting back into shape is not doesn't have to be a problem.
you have to subject me, like because I will no longer have all of. I will not be longer be beautiful, and then now you know yield to my
You
demands.
just need to get on a treadmill.
Maybe you not yield to my demands anymore. You see now.
Mm.
So at that aspect of kids, we'll decide that maybe
You do surrogacy.
you're smart. Yes, very smart guy. So if you're coming, you know that I have a lot of eggs. I'm very fertile. And our family were quite fertile. My grandma, my paternal grandma, she had 10 kids. My mother, she had 7 kids, one died. So we are very fertile. In my family, everybody fertile. So
The only thing is that you will not be the one carrying them.
yes, I'll not be the one carrying them. So, but since I know that you want to keep our lineage alive, right?
Uh-huh.
We'll get your sperm, get my egg, and we'll find a suitable surrogate. And guess what? She was gonna live with us. Mhm.
At least he can be taking it also on the side.
Nah, cannot.
But he's going to carry his children and then he's not even going to try to give it naturally too.
No, he cannot. He cannot. I'm the only woman in his life.
Right.
I'm the only one responsible for that. That's why I'm there.
Uh-huh. Anyways,
So
ouverture de dossier par Momo. Feel free to send in as much as you want. 6930 for 9990.
Yeah.
6930 for 9990. Ouverture de dossier. Mm. The
yeah,
process. The
don't write
processing,
anything. Oh, don't come to WhatsApp. It is yours.
the processing of the dossier is the speed of processing of the dossier is relative to
Depending
the
on
amount of the ouverture. all right.
and that's
Moving on. Let us get to another story. I got sent this story. I don't even know. I've not read the story, so we are going to kind of go through it together. But I was looking at it and I thought it was interesting. It says today, 17 June 2026, exactly 1 year I lost my beautiful, kind-hearted elder sister. Ngechi is a wonderful lady full of life. Everyone that has come in contact with her knows she's very cool. She got married into a problematic family that cut her life short. So sorry for your loss. I promised myself I won't talk about her experience till 1 year after. The backstory: Uche got married to a man called Onyeka Ugoji, and on their wedding day, his best man told her, "You don't know what you are getting into. I feel very sorry for you." That's crazy. That is crazy that the best man is going to be telling the woman that. What were they doing? Did she never see the woman like during the courtship process or during the dating process to be able to
but
tell her
she said
that
she
this
got
thing
married
is
18 now.
crazy?
So they probably did not did.
Yeah, well, we have not gotten to the ages yet. So note, there was no
Mm-hmm.
courtship between them. It was a pastor's wife that
Oh,
connected her to this evil man, knowing his behavior that took her to her early grave. 8 days after their marriage, I came to the house to reconcile them due to woman issues. What's that? What does that mean?
that he was cheating now.
Uh, when Uche was pregnant, he was beating her and even starving her. She comes to her parents' house to stay whenever he beats her until he comes to apologize. Sometimes he won't apologize, but parents would tell my sister to just go back and make peace no matter what. Fuck. I tried to talk to her to leave the marriage for a while, yet he didn't listen because of the church she belonged. Also, her kids. My parents will always say marriage is for better and for worse. You will change, blah, 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 blah. Yet he didn't. Everyone around her advised her to leave. But what will people say made my dear sister endure till she died. I can't forget when she was still breastfeeding her first child, how he beat her and threw their son on the bed. While beating her, she was bleeding via her mouth, her ears, her nose, her mouth. He went to the police station to report. He sleeps with everything on he sleeps with everything with his skirts, and my dear sister endured. Onyeka was an irresponsible husband and father. He doesn't provide for the family. In fact, he lives in his parents' house. Really? My sister shared some flats.
Same fact.
My sister shared the same flat, including kitchens with her wicked mom in law, and never cared about her. It was hell for her, yet she endured. Onyeka starved her and his kids of food, clothing, etc. It made her to start begging family and friends for money and help all the time. Onyeka, you disvirgined and raped our 13-year-old niece whenever my parents sent her to your house to assist my dear sister. What the? Not one, not two, not but three times. The fuck? What are these people? What are the parents of these people doing? You threatened their life. What?
You threatened life away from that young girl, telling her you will kill her, you kill her auntie and us, including her, if she says a word.
The last one was when my sister caught you, when you lifted my niece and threw her on the bed, about to whoop her. Again, on your matrimonial bed. Damn. Onyeka, you are a devil. You still had the guts to come near our family house when no one was at home. Picked my niece and took her to the hotel and gave her 11 tablets to remove the pregnancy because you found out she was pregnant. What the fuck? We rushed this girl to a nearby maternity and the midwife said she couldn't handle her and that we should take her to the hospital. My 14-year-old niece underwent D and C. That's crazy. I called a lawyer and police officer and human rights that came to my house about this case. And you ran. Onyeka, your karma is coming soon.
The camera is long overdue. Should have come earlier.
Damn.
When is it coming?
Even when my mom eventually saw you, you slapped.
She slapped you.
She slapped you and was telling your mother that she would take it up. Your mother, a grandmom, opened her mouth to say if you are the first in the world to commit such.
You see those mother-in-laws, that's I wonder if they will come.
Yo, you open your mouth to constantly tell my sister is either constantly tell my sister it is either she leaves your house alive or dead.
Mhm.
That marriage is not by force. I wished she listened. Your family is cursed. Now my sister is 1 year gone. I have respected her memory and justices will be served.
No one just
Justices. Onyeka, you will suffer for all the pains you caused my sister and my family as a whole. No one will save you. You went to China and left my sick, dying sister without money, food, etc. You threatened her not to change to another hospital until you return. Oh, I tried to beg her to go to Simeon's hospital for proper care, but no. She kept saying my husband said if I change hospital, I shouldn't come back to his house, and that she doesn't want any problem. She risked her precious life for a devil. She took these children to her parents' place when she was secretly fighting for her life in your house. When she slumped, it was already late. Now, when your kids talk about how you maltreated their mom, you beat them like criminals. Onyeka, justice must be served. Because we are just three girls and we have no one to stand up for us. God will help me because I am not the only one in this. The world must know what you did to my family. You won't silence my sister and family. This matter is long. Devils like you don't need to be among humans.
Please show me that
This
Onyeka.
year. This is Onyeka. You will die. This is Onyeka. You are cursed. This is Onyeka. Justices will come for you.
Come on.
Huh? Justices will come for you. Oh la la.
You see this story of Uchi. this is what men want. This is the submission men talk about.
They're talking about.
This is the kind of submission they talk about. Onyeka will stay in a hospital, that an incompetent hospital, because he wants to please her husband. That's the kind of submission these men talk about. So when they see women like us who not even bother explaining to you why we're leaving the hospital, they will say that we're not wife material. You see? You see? When you go through all of this now, they will say that you're a good woman.
No, 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 no.
But-
I don't think I don't think anybody is going to be like she is a good woman. I would probably say elle a été amadouée par l'église. I blame this on the
Women who
church.
tolerate such extent of abuse make me want to say they are their own problem. A man will beat you to that extent, and you think of what people will say. Your own life no define you.
Right? And I think that kind of I think that is a little bit of a psychosis.
Yeah.
And that is kind of a psychosis
it's
that is
trauma.
induced.
I feel like this girl did not have a proper home. I don't think that is she came from a home with a mom and a father. I'm not saying a rich home. Oh. I'm saying a home, just a home, right? Where you have a mother and a father living together. You people are united. You know, like you have a home that you can go back to.
Well,
Then you stay there.
You know, one of the things that actually makes it in such a way that they really don't is that, first of all, there's a church where they go to.
Mhm.
A church where
Church
you are
is
not
the
even-
worst thing that can happen to you.
A church where it's like it's the spiritual father and the spiritual mother
That's that people
that
should come
bring
and join.
people together.
Like, what
You
kind of
people
God
don't
said
even-
this?
You people don't even date. You don't even get to know
See.
each other or anything, and you just get into marriage and start living alone. You start to face, and I'm sure even the parents are probably even members of the same church, because you are not going to go to the house and you are talking about how they're beating you and all this physical assault and everything. You go to the house where your mother and your father and your sisters and everybody is there, and your mother and your father send you back to that your husband.
They're evil.
Because I can understand that, because at the end of the day, it's the mother and the father who really have the final say in the house who is going to stay or not. Your siblings are telling you, run, oh. You are not going to anywhere. Because I think the siblings are probably people who are going to be able to see a little bit more clearer when there are more Gen Zs and they already know how, the nefast way of all these funny churches up and down. They might be able to see it and be like, this is not normal. The church is not because of church that you are going to be facing this type of thing like this. And they will tell you, run. Oh. But because he is probably brother in church or deacon in church or that type of thing, you cannot go anywhere, because you have to go to choir practice. And you go and reach choir and they'll be like, hey, she ran away from Mary. Oh, she has solid our nice brother. The brother that was an eligible bachelor in church. They have solid her reputation of the brother because she have run away from marriage and all those type of things. All that type of congosa. I know those churches are usually very, very communitarian, in such a way that anything that happens inside, all man know. They know how to isolate somebody in church. And if you are not working according to the church tenants, that is how you are being isolated. And that isolation is very powerful. It's very, very powerful on the people who are actually there. And people are going to do crazy things just to belong. Right? Especially when you already have that kind of community. And they're going to endure this type of devilish maltreatment to do that. And that is one of the very negative sides of some of these funny churches up and down. I don't understand where they come from to tell you that, oh, persevere, right? Because one of the things that I think when arranged marriages was still really a thing, one of the things that the parents or the father was really looking for, I think there were like three things. Is, are you going to be able to provide for my child? Are you going to be able, is my child is not going to die hungry? You are going to like my child, and you are never going to you are never going to lay a hand on my child.
Huh?
That
That
was
time we're not beating women up and down. Bang, bang, bang.
that was really not tolerated. That was not
Eh.
tolerated at all, because men do not beat on their wives. Men do not beat on their wives.
Try
If
me.
you see a man who lays a hand on a wife, look at the other man telling them. The first thing they will tell him is that pick on someone with your own size. Don't go beating on a weaker
If you
person.
like, pick
Pick
on
on
me.
someone with your
If
own
you like,
size.
pick on me. I say
Because
you
that-
will cry.
Because that's the mark of a very, very weak and weaselly and stupid and weak